guys, and as you're wondering, my name is DHayes, CEO and President of DHayes Productions, and there's many things coming to this YouTube channel this year, such as more sports videos and highlights. I know those are getting a lot of views and stuff, but I like to diversify my channel. My channel mainly is going to be focused on movies and film. That's my major. Most of this film stuff is a passion I have in directing, acting, and things like that. It's going to be something. I know it's going to be corny, but it's going to be called the Davidverse. I know I'm copying MCU and stuff like that, but it's the DCU, David Cinematic Universe, DHayes Productions Universe. Actually, DPU, DPCU, DHayes Productions Cinematic Universe. Just because of you guys, I just created a whole new medium, a whole new world, alright? It's taking mine. So, first to start off, I have my Riley films that I started off with, that I started working on when I was 15, 16 in high school and stuff like that. That's not going to be part of the Daveverse. That's just showing you guys where I came from. I mean, like, what happened. It's just showing you guys where I started when it came to filmmaking. My first video, my first film is going to be Battle of the MCs. Battle of the MCs is about a man named Mike, a rich boy named Mike. His father is the mayor. Is the mayor of a city and stuff like that. Mayor of Indianapolis. He's rich. He's known. His father's the mayor. His father wants him to fill in his shoes when he's older and off to the other world in politics, get into government, maybe run for senator or something someday. Now, instead, Michael wants to become a rapper. He also gets known as JP. And this for Battle of the MCs. There's another rapper named Zigzag, whose father is OG Terry, who is head of all the Bloods. You know, all the Vice Lords, every gang that you can think of that has red in it, he's head of all of them. So, the reputation Zigzag wants, he wants to move out the hood. Typical, you know, he wants to get better. He wants to get a better relationship with his baby mother that's having a baby. He wants to move into a rich neighborhood. But once the film comes out, you guys will see, oh man, this was great. This film was something, you know, I want to know more about this Davidverse, this DHayes production verse. So, the DPCU, let's keep that. So with this is going to be my first film that I produce and direct. And with this film, it's just highlighting these two rappers from different backgrounds, battling, getting in on it, and also making it to the top, becoming rich and famous. But something tragic happens at the end. When the show comes out, you guys will definitely see that, and it will all connect. The show that's coming after that one is Leave It on the Field. So Battle of MCs is runtime. It's going to be a feature film, short film. Its runtime is going to be 10 to 15 minutes long. Leave It on the Field is going to be a short film. It's going to be 10 to 15 minutes long. Leave It on the Field also connects 100% with Battle of the MCs. You have to watch Battle of the MCs in order to get Leave It on the Field. Leave It on the Field is a football player who was related, who was best friends with Zigzag. Zigzag is Devin Smith. Alright? So, something happens to Devin, known as Zigzag, Battle of the MCs. Zigzag, remember, whose father is OG Terry, who's the head of all the Bloods. And Leave It on the Field also connects to that film. It's not going to be a musical or nothing like that, like Battle of MCs. Battle of MCs isn't like a musical. It's kind of like Let It Shine, but a little less music. You get to hear like 13 to 20 seconds of a snippet of a song. Not even that long, 5 to 10 seconds. So, Leave It on the Field is going to be a great film. You guys will definitely love that. Another one, the third one is Julia Stone. Julia Stone is a teenage girl, you know. Her mom's into witchcraft. Her dad's is a very big scientist. He's into the science stuff, and they're pretty much atheist family. But her dad's an atheist, her mom's into witchcraft and things like that. One day, Julia fell off a building because she's with her friend. And her friend pushed her off the building, she died, there was jealousy going on there. Then, her mom, as it came to the funeral, her mother, which is in witchcraft, had a stone, and she named it Julia. She placed it inside her daughter's body, and her daughter came out of the grave a week later and became one of the most powerful witches out there. It's pretty much like Scarlet Witch, but it's going to be much, she's going to be 10 times more powerful than her. But she just understanding her powers in this film. It's going to be 20 minutes long. After that, it's different. Different connects to Battle of the MCs 2 and Julia Stone and Leave It on the Field. Different is about another guy named Michael. Michael, his powers is the powers of Thor, but on a more godly level. He can control time. He has thunder, lightning, things like that. He can fly. You know, he does not have a certain item that he has to use to do all of that. He also has super speed, super strength, super hearing. You know, he can heal people. You know, he can also make plants come back to life, make people come back to life, but it also takes a toll on his body whenever he heals people. And that also connects to Julia Stone, because that Julia, she connects to Michael in this film on a different level, you know, not relationship type of level, but it's pretty much enemies type, but then they become friends or something like that. I don't want to go too deep into the story, but Different is all about a new superhero being introduced, who also becomes a leader of this team that's later coming on, which will be a TV show. Each episode will be 15 minutes long, which is called Superchargers. So Michael becomes the leader of that team. Superchargers have many characters. I can name them off, the main characters of this film. Devin Brown, the Streak. Did you hear that? Devin Brown is known as the Streak. Super speed, you know, tons of things. We have Julia Stone, which is also known as Lady Knight. So in Julia Stone, she earns her name later on. So White Ninja, who's kind of like Batman. You know, he's the smartest guy of the group. We have Grasshopper. Grasshopper is Vanessa Hernandez. And Grasshopper, she's pretty powerful, but it's Julia's best friend. So, and then there's a team I'm going to introduce. This team will be spread out within all the films, including Battle of the MCs. It's called Team Infrared. Now, with Team Infrared, is a certain group. They're not heroes. They're not villains. They're pretty much, they got powers, they have certain abilities, but they pretty much bring the peace in. You know, superheroes get out of order, we bring in Team Infrared to handle that. Villains get out of order, Team Infrared. If things go out of place, Team Infrared is there. So, I'm going to make it seem like they're looked at as villains doing this verse, but it's going to be totally different. So, Nick Oswan, Lucas Stryker, director of Team Infrared and the Superchargers. Like I said, Infrared is just a different type of group. So with that said, there's going to be tons of movies in this Davidverse. Hope you guys, DHayes production version, hope you guys enjoyed this. There's a lot of things that's going on when it comes to the film stuff. And whoever's interested, hit me up in the DMs, cuz. Hit me up in, you know, you guys got my information. Just hit me up. Let me know if you want to be part of this. Let me know if you guys want to donate to the channel. Please do so, because that can help raise tons of money for these films I'm hoping to get on. And peace out.